This is a classroom that lacks technology and engagement.
This is a classroom with technology and engaged students.
This is a prime example of how the digital divide is affecting students and classrooms across America. For those who are unclear or unsure of what the digital divide is, the digital divide is by definition the gulf between those with ready access to computers and the internet and those who do not.
To counter the digital divide in America, our group decided to research what is the impact of technology on education.
First, it is important to establish that technology is the future of America and that education depends on it.
However, not all students have access to technology, and that unfortunately is what keeps students from being a part of the near technological future and from being ostracized.
Finally, we researched that classrooms across America are impacted in many ways. Think of how a classroom with technology could learn and be more efficient than a classroom without technology.
But why is technology the future of education? Technology can be found in classrooms all across America. Educators and creators of technology are finding ways to advance the technology found in classrooms to better suit the 21st century. With all the new technology found in the world, old teaching methods are bound to evolve and change.
With that being said, an organization that is advocating for the implementation of technology in schools and education is the Apple Classrooms of Tomorrow, or ACOT. In ACOT classrooms, teachers and students have a wide range of access to all different types of technology. In these classrooms, technology is viewed as a learning tool and a way of thinking, communication, and collaborating.
The Apple Classrooms of Tomorrow conducted a study about how technology affects education. According to the study done by ACOT, technology had a positive impact on student attitude and impact on teacher teaching methods to promote more cooperative group work and less teacher lecturing.
If the technology found in classrooms doesn't evolve with the technology found in the 21st century workplace, students all across America will be behind when it comes to getting hired.
According to Karen Billing, a writer for Education Technology publication, schools need 21st century technology to help ensure that K-12 students have the skills to compete in the 21st century global workplace.
Technology can also help students that have a hard time learning. There are different programs that can meet the needs of individual students. Since everyone is not the same, technology can help that.
In the scaled arrival of K-12 online education, emerging reality and implications for the future of education, the author James D. et al. States, as may be expected in a relatively new and fast-growing field, various forms or models of practice have emerged. One of those models include the rotation model. The rotation model is where students move in and out of online instruction based on the classroom needs and what the teacher wants to do. This allows students the chance to work at their own place when they are allowed technology. Some people still believe, however, that non-technology methods still work. According to Mohammed Tanvir, 58.4% of students feel more comfortable with paper and pen exams. However, they acknowledge the fact and the ease and immediacy still makes e-learning an extremely useful tool. People believe that the use of pen and paper will always be effective and that you can't go wrong. They do not take into account the world that is changing into a more technology-based world.
Since the world is changing to more technologically based, the question, why is access to technology vital to student success, pops up.
Access to technology is very important to a student's success because technology is the future of education in the world. So having technology allows students to be a part of that future.
Providing all students with the ability to be educated with the right technology and equipment will address the larger needs of a modern society and economy at the same time as meeting the criteria of success on traditional assessments of student growth according to Basham et al. An act that was put into action that helped students and families partake in the future and provided internet and computers and other technology opportunities for them was the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009, or known otherwise as the Recovery Act. Part of this act allocated $4.7 billion for the Broadband Technology and Opportunities Program, supporting public computer centers, community broadband infrastructure, and adoption initiatives, as Amy Bach et al. Stated.
This act was one of many steps forward that allowed for the advancement and the provision of technology and computers to students in schools in America.
Since then, the estimated cost of educational technology solutions has risen to approximately $10 billion in 2014, as said by Saltmarsh.
Although the rise in support for educational technology is positive, there are still many schools and communities without updated technology, or even any technology in many cases. These schools and community involuntarily being part of the digital divide.
Without the right tools and opportunities, countless students and their abilities are being suppressed without fighting.
According to Jason Saltmarsh, a writer for the Huffington Post, old desktops, VCR players, and stacks of CDs sit in the corners of America's classrooms collecting dust. These instances of technology and equipment becoming outdated and unused will continue because teachers and students don't want to use sluggish, obsolete, and archaic technology equipment, according to Saltmarsh.
If old technology, or even none at all, will slow down the classroom, affect how efficient they work, and how engaged they are. The difference between the classroom with old technology versus up-to-date technology is drastic. In a classroom with technology, it helps students take ownership of their own learning, provides sophistication of activities, making learning faster for students, and also helps students acquire valuable studies and time management skills. Also, introvert students will be able to interact better with the online classes and working in the classroom. Students will be able to reach sources like Khan Academy and YouTube, who are able to teach in many different ways, which may be more of a benefit to them, said by Mohammed Jamdir.
With technology, they have different ways to teach students for different learning styles. Some styles that caters to students' needs. Examples of this is like the flex schedule, where students are able to move at their own pace on their own time. Students who have parents who have to move are able to constantly be with the same teacher throughout the year, said by James D. Bassler. Even in online classes, they can have live teachers with students who can tutor students in need.
Teachers and students don't want to use outdated equipment. They want to use the same technology used in our homes. With newer technology, they'll become more encouraged to work than they would with old equipment that isn't as effective as other alternatives, said by Jason Saltmarsh.
But in classrooms, technology can affect the classroom environment by being a distraction to students and teachers. With technology, they can access the internet, which can lead to distractions like videos, games, and social media. This can be a distraction to students and teachers. In my personal experience, there's been a lot of times in class when we're supposed to be doing work, I'll see other students distracted on YouTube, Facebook, or playing games.
Technology can also lead to cyberbullying, something that has been affecting schools since social media and messaging services came out. Students who have access to technology at school are able to bully a student all throughout a school day without being in the same class and can continue even when they're at home.
We as a group believe that technology is vital to the success of students. In today's society and economy, technology is very prevalent in everyday life. Today, many jobs require experience with technology to succeed in their career.
However, many people still do not have access to technology, and the importance of providing those without technology should be of higher urgency in the U.S. To compensate for students and families currently facing the hardships of the digital divide, our group has researched and has composed 3 solutions for this problem. The solutions are to inform those of technology opportunities, describe programs that help, and suggest different computer providing options.
A first solution is to make sure that students are informed of all the places in the community that offer free internet service and a free use of technology, such as libraries and conference halls. Also, we can inform parents about low-cost access and programs that can help when you do not have a way to pay for internet services.
In the U.S., there are many programs who can support schools in poverty by providing schools with discounts on technology. Examples of programs like this is the Educational Rate, which helps schools and libraries obtain discounts on internet services when they network their computers. With this program, many schools have invested in internet access, as said by Vanessa. They could also collaborate with companies like Apple or Dell and make a deal with them to give them a discount to help them with their funding computers. With these grants, schools can save up for technology, and they may have to cut funds or start fundraising to be able to afford it, but after all, technology is the future of schools.
if the option to provide each student a computer isn't an option. A class set of computers or just a teacher computer could help further the student's education rather than holding it back without any technology present. Access to technology is vital, not only to students in education, but vital to the future of the world. So providing the future of the world with the right tools and equipment to be a part of that future and escape the dreaded digital divide is crucial.
Okay. Josh, how did your group decide to include Tyler's perspective or lens into the overall presentation?
We decided that since his lens was environment, although technology for students is the future of the world, students also need the right environment to learn and grow, so they can be a part of that future. That's how we implemented Tyler's environment lens.
Okay, Cora, reflecting on the work of your colleagues, which one had the greatest impact on your overall understanding of the problem?
I would probably say Josh's lens. He had economics, and it really put into perspective that even if we did inform students instead, the biggest problem is having the money to get this technology that's needed.
Okay, Tyler, what was the strongest counter argument to your conclusion?
Maybe mine, because there's a bunch of programs like that. They help many schools today.
Okay, we're just gonna go with that.